Megan persists in a toxic relationship until she reaches her emotional breaking point. The phone buzzes on the nightstand. It's 2:14 a.m. Megan doesn't even need to look at the screen to know who it is. She knows the rhythm of that vibration. It's not a good morning. It's not an apology. It's a breadcrumb. A tiny, digital crumb thrown to keep her starving, but just full enough to stay. She reaches for it. Her hand shakes. Not from cold. From hope. We tell ourselves we're waiting for love. But what if you're actually waiting for permission to leave? I'm going to show you exactly why Megan ignored every red flag, and the one specific psychological trap that keeps women like you stuck in cycles of pain. Stay with me. Because the moment she broke was the moment she finally woke up. Megan met Julian in October. You know the type. Charismatic. Intense. He didn't just listen to her, he studied her. For the first 3 weeks, it felt like destiny. He texted back instantly. He remembered her coffee order. He told her, "I've never met anyone who gets me like you do." Internal thought. Finally. Someone who sees the real me. But then, the shift happened. Subtle. Almost invisible, he started taking hours to reply. Then days. When she asked if everything was okay, he'd say, "I'm just busy, babe. You're being too intense." That word. Intense, it landed in Megan's stomach like a stone. Suddenly, her normal needs, asking for clarity, wanting consistency, felt like crimes. She started editing herself. She stopped sending double texts. She waited 20 minutes before replying to his, even when she saw them instantly. Internal thought. If I act cool, maybe he'll come back. If I'm low maintenance, he'll love me. The cycle began. The high of his attention, followed by the crash of his silence. One Tuesday, they were supposed to have dinner. Megan spent 2 hours getting ready. She lit candles. She poured wine. 7:00 p.m. passed. 8 p.m. passed. No text. No called at 9:30 p.m. Her phone lit up. Hey, something came up. Can't make it. Let's rain check. No apology. No explanation. Just a dismissal. Megan sat on her couch, the candles burning down, wax pooling on the table. She didn't cry. Not yet. Instead, she opened her notes app and started typing a list. Reasons why he's pulling away. He's stressed at work, he's afraid of commitment because of his ex. I probably talked too much about my day. She wasn't analyzing his behavior. She was prosecuting herself. This went on for 6 months. 6 months of walking on eggshells. 6 months of checking his location, analyzing his Spotify playlists to see if he was listening to sad songs. Was he missing her? Or someone else? And shrinking her personality to fit into the small space he allowed her. Then came the night that broke her. It wasn't a big fight. It wasn't cheating. It was quieter than that. They were at a friend's party. Megan was laughing, talking to a group of people. She felt light. Happy. For a second, she forgot to check her phone. Julian walked over. He didn't smile. He leaned in close, his voice low, so only she could hear. "You're embarrassing yourself," he whispered. "Look at you. Trying so hard to be liked. It's pathetic." He walked away. Left her standing there. Megan looked around. No one had heard him. To the outside world, they were the perfect couple. But inside, something snapped. It wasn't anger. It was exhaustion. A deep, bone-weary exhaustion. She looked at her reflection in the dark window. She didn't recognize the woman staring back. That woman was anxious. Small. Apologetic for existing. Megan realized, I am not in a relationship. I am in a hostage situation. So, what really happened to Megan? Psychologically, this is called intermittent reinforcement. Imagine a slot machine. If you lost every time, you'd walk away. If you won every time, it would get boring. But if you win just enough, randomly, unpredictably, you become addicted to the pull of the lever. Julian was the slot machine. His affection was the jackpot. His silence was the loss. Megan wasn't staying because she loved him. She was staying because her brain was chemically addicted to the relief of his return. When he pulled away, her anxiety spiked. Cortisol flooded her system. When he finally texted back, that anxiety dropped, replaced by dopamine. That drop in anxiety feels like love. But it's not. It's just the cessation of pain. She confused relief with connection. Here is the uncomfortable truth you need to hear. You are not staying because he is special. You are staying because you are afraid that if you let go of the pain, you'll have to face the emptiness. We often tolerate toxic behavior because it confirms our deepest insecurity. I am not enough. Every time he ignored you, and you tried harder, you were proving to yourself that you had to earn love. That love is a wage you get for good behavior, not a gift you receive for being you. Megan thought she was fighting for the relationship, but she was actually fighting against her own self-worth. Ask yourself, are you missing him? Or are you missing the version of yourself that felt chosen, even if it was only for 5 minutes at a time? So, how do you break the cycle? How do you stop being the gambler at the slot machine? You don't start by leaving him. You start by leaving the anxiety. Here is the strategy Megan used, and you can too. It's called the mirror method. Step 1. Stop interpreting his actions. Start observing them. Don't ask, why did he do this? Ask, what does this action show me about his character? If he ignores you, the data point is, he is inconsistent. Not, I am annoying. Step 2. Reclaim your nervous system. When you feel the panic rise, the urge to text, to check, to fix, do nothing. Literally. Put the phone in another room. Sit with the discomfort. That anxiety is not a signal to act. It's a withdrawal symptom. Let it pass through you. It will peak, and then it will fall. Step 3. Define your non-negotiables. Megan wrote down one rule. I will not pursue someone who is ambiguous about me. Ambiguity is not mystery. Ambiguity is a lack of interest. Megan didn't text Julian back that night at the party. She went home, packed a bag, and left. It wasn't dramatic. There was no screaming match. She just realized that the silence he offered was louder than any promise he ever made. She broke. But in breaking, she found her shape again. You don't need to wait for him to change. You don't need to wait for the perfect apology. You just need to realize that you are already whole. And you deserve a love that doesn't require you to shrink. Stop waiting for the text. Start writing your own story.